Alright, hey everybody, good to see ya. We're back in House Flipper. We're gonna do the Victorian mansion, I think, and we are going to make it, well, really our own. To see if we can, move into it at the end of it all. Let me just get into here real quick. That's so weird. I'm not seeing, like, any chat on my side here, so I don't know what's going on there. See it on my phone, I guess. Alright, Victorian Mansion, you guys. This is it. It'll be 1.4 mil to get it. It is one of the Scooby-Doo quest houses turned into a flip-it house. Hey, Pixie, how's it going? There's the photos there. It has a really cool, like, split staircase thing, which is similar to the quest house. Mad science experiment going on in here. Thank you for the like, by the way. Yeah, and that's that. We're doing it. Hey, Alina. Welcome in. How's it going? Oh, yep. Go to the mansion. Go to the mansion, please. Thank you. Ooh, excuse me. Thank you for the like there, guys. So I have a vision for this. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it so. I'm going to kind of see what it looks like. I have a hope to make like a hallway or something that walks out into like a really big greenhouse area or something. Not sure if I'm going to add a pool. Maybe do like a spa. Oh my gosh, there is so much stuff. It's once more, it always feels a little overwhelming when you first come in here, but let's we don't want these big trees right this very moment. There is a greenhouse already? Dude, nice. We'll check it out. I need a thumbnail real quick. So if I do this, nice. I think that this could work, or maybe like this. We'll snag that later. And of course, as always, we are going to clean up the whole area to see what the heck we're looking at. Ooh, they still have the underground spot here. Nice, I'll take that. All this we are going to redo. Sorry, I'm just like a little micro cough here. Love the arch they got going on. Not against these. We're going to have so much mowing to do. Huh, okay. We'll see what the underground looks like. We might be saving it. That's so strange that my message didn't come through there. At least I'm glad your guys' is coming in, though. Oh, I thought that was a door there for a second. Like, why is it highlighting everything? Okay, we got a walk path. All these little spiky guys, they gotta go. We get to hear more of the Halloween music. We'll have to be extra careful. I guess if we're moving into it, though, we're not really going to, I was about to say, we may be, No, I think I'm gonna move into this house. We're gonna leave the Peaky residence and get a new pad here. New place to live in. I know that's a huge money commitment, but it's like, you know. I think we're doing pretty okay on money. These trees are huge. But yeah, we'll see where that stuff is laid out, though, because I do, Oh, they have a willow here. I might keep that, maybe. I need some light in here, too. We'll make this area our dream house. It's gonna be awesome. Do not accidentally sell something you don't mean to be selling. I love how all the lights are already freaking out already. We've just barely gotten in here. So much stuff. I think this is the exact same tree they had here last time. Blocking the walk path here. Okay, they got this. This is very cool. We almost have a yard. Suspicious stuff here. Yeah, so this is quite literally the exact same as the... where they had the little roller coaster under here. Maybe it... well, actually, no. It really isn't that different. Does this go someplace? Trees under here. There's shades in here, too. Little mausoleum crypt going on. Okay, that leads back up to the cemetery again. We are familiar with that. What is this? Ooh, okay, another secret back entrance. We got stuff here. Okay, this literally leads into the kitchen. What's going on in here? Where are the light switches? We might need to shut everything off. Okay, back through this. They have the same ceiling, underground, basement thingy. Okay. We'll leave that be. I'm not really much of a wine drinker in real life, so I might be turning that into something else, but we'll make it work. Maybe we'll do like a battle arena down there. Because, you know, everyone wants a battle arena. All this trash. Holy smokes. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep clearing the property. I'll keep the willows for right now, because I don't really know how we're going to do all the gardening yet, but we'll get to it. Gotta mow the lawn. Can't have a long lawn. Nice rocks. We gotta earn all of our money back if we ain't selling this thing. Yeah, this is the secret door. Yep. Oh, yes, it is. Question is, are we keeping the cemetery? Maybe? No, I'll probably make this look more like an orchard. Because remember, Jaywa's living with us, so he's gonna want a greenhouse and a super orchard and all kinds of stuff. We're gonna get rid of the big boy tree there. Okay. Let's keep that. Because I'm not against the willow trees, but... I don't know, maybe we'll mess with it. Hey, last minute, how's it going? I went back and watched the last video. Great job. Looking forward to seeing the plan for this property. Thank you. I really liked how it turned out. It was exactly how I wanted it to. No... Ooh, we got the spooky tree again. No hiccups or anything. Perfect bowling alley. This one I've got ideas. So, like, yeah, you got, Pixie was saying there was already a greenhouse on site, but I kind of, We'll see where this goes. I kind of want to make an attachment so like you can walk from the house into the greenhouse. I think that'd be really cool. And maybe make it even bigger. But I know I'll never be able to replicate whatever they just did here, so... Gotta be very careful not to, sell something we don't want to sell here. Also, thank you for the like last minute. Okay, holy smokes. What's crazy is with all this stuff here, that's literally the entrance. I didn't even see this back here. Oh. Just the plant, thank you. Okay, nice and easy. Don't you dare, sell something that I don't want to be sold here. But you know that we've done that before. Okay. Opens into the thing. Okay, what about this side? It's already opened. I mean, this isn't bad. Not bad at all. It was very impressive. I love this property. I'm excited to see all the areas we got going on. I already saw all the other, like, secret stuff from the basement, so we'll definitely add some other entrances and things like that. I think that'd look really cool. These look nasty. We'll just get new ones, because honestly, we're gonna need more. We'll make this look like a cooler trash can. And let's do a green lid. Four likes, thank you guys. So much stuff. Let's keep on keeping on. Love all the little fairy lights too. I know there's a way to add those to the stuff you put in there, but I think it's just very particular items you can add. Tea light, the fairy tea light thingies. So much stuff. We could pay homage to the Hitman house and make another maze, should we? We could literally start the maze right there and have it wrap around the back of the house, do the plant orchard in the back, and then make the greenhouse even bigger. Give it an add-on. I never knew what to do with the large second floor room. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a little walkthrough to kind of get an idea. I'm gonna set up the outside first. Well, no, I guess we could walk through the house real quick. So I know this is here. Okay, more trash. Yes. Don't want all this right now. All these are old. We're gonna put some new stuff. Although in real life, if I were to get in, like, a different house than what we have now, I'd probably choose to do a single-story house. While having 2 stories is nice, it does have its downsides. That is for certain. Including when needing to let the dogs out in the middle of the night. Is that a book right there? I threw a book through the window? Nice. That sounds about right, actually. It's already got a wraparound porch, which is great. Pretty much this episode's gonna be a cleaning sim, you guys. No joke. Cleaning and lawn mowing sim here in a little bit. Alright, we do this. Hearing Scooby-Doo TV on right now. Although the last one we did, the entertainment center, we only got Mr. Bilo and what's his name, so somewhere in that huge-ass building we didn't clean up something, but that's no shock to me. And here's what's crazy, too. We kind of did it with our residence that we're in right now, the Peaky residence, but we could just make this a... we move in right away and then build as we go kind of deal. That wouldn't be out of the realm either. That'd definitely make it harder for me to do thumbnails for this, though. Alright, so let's take a look. We got a wraparound porch. We have a proper entrance here. Garage. We'll add some doors onto that. Walk path here. Very tempted to do a maze. Dang, these doors got messed up. Let's try not to delete big items here. I love this place because it had the different angled staircase there. Alright, we got a seating room. A library / office in here. Okay. Got entry. Huge hole. Just like last time. Piano. Dining, I'm guessing kitchen. Okay, yeah, this about to say this was one of the entrances, and there was a different one. What is this one? So I don't know if we'd want 2 different entrances or not, but this is actually a really cool idea. This definitely is not going to have a bedroom in it. I feel like they're insinuating, like, if you, like, hired a maid or a butler or gardener, they'd probably live in this little side spot. We're not that rich. Just kidding, we're not rich at all. We would just, if we got a house like this, it would be us cleaning it. Well, I guess in this world, we could be as rich as we want. I mean, we have $16 million. I guess we are kind of rich in game, so. I suppose. Okay, still kind of built the same with the dual-purpose hallway here. Okay. I'm guessing this is the big room you were talking about last minute? I mean, I'm kind of digging what they did with all the pipes, to be honest with you, but we could do, And does that reach the rest of the tower there? Okay. It has the big windows as well. I have to think about this. You could almost... I mean, you could almost do... I mean, with the big windows and how grand it looks, you could almost do, like, a really fancy, like, master suite with its, like, own really fancy bath or something. Or you could make this, like, a really cool office with a big window if you cut the room in half here. Hey, Wade. Thank you for the like there. I don't know. Let me think about this one. Okay, there's no entrance over here, right? So this literally goes to the other rooms here. This looks like a secret one. It is. So is this sealed off? No, this has a door, so this really has no purpose here. So this is a bedroom 1. You have to shut off the Scooby-Doo stuff. Okay, bedroom 2. And the bathroom. Because if I recall, this is built pretty much the same as the Scooby-Doo house. There was the room and the bathroom, but over here they had, this was a hallway instead of blocked off, and they had these as 2 separate rooms. Holy cow. We got our work cut out for us, that's all I know. Oh, and you know what? We could, I mean, it's high enough, you could almost put a 3rd, like, loft up there if you wanted to. It's all good, Wade. We're all just chilling anyways. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe we make a loft up here. That'd be actually really cool. Okay. Are we prepared to clean the inside? Let's finish cleaning the outside and mow the lawn and see where we're at from there. I definitely... This was just the office, right? I kind of want to build a link from here to here. And it's almost perfectly suited for that. Like a walk path into the house, into the greenhouse. Maybe expand the greenhouse if we can. I know they kind of built this very specifically. Whether or not we can mimic how they did some of this stuff, I don't know. We'll just have to see. Is this dirt or is it just the way it looks? Okay. Now we have that. How do I get up there? Maybe the other side of the tower? I thought the tower stopped at the top floor, though. You know what? We'll get a scaffolding and see if there's some type of other alternate entrance into that. Got the house to clean. Let's do this. Cleaning sim, a go. See, I feel like for this kind of house, we need a little mini car or a Vespa or something. Just park it, like, right here. I've done a very formal dining room once with the suits of armor and such, but it was just so out of place in terms of the rest of the house. So I'm gonna try again. That's okay. I mean, it's like I always say, if there's a paint color or something else we're not quite sure about, you know, just swatch it up and pair things with it and see what looks best, you know? We'll have to organize all these secret spots, too. So I would like to actually enclose this for a garage. Although this doesn't look deep enough for a garage. We might have to expand that. Because in the dream house, I would definitely want a garage. Yeah, there's stairs going up there. But I didn't see that when we were in here. Hold on. There has to be more. Or I'm just blind and I missed something. Ah, okay. I was about to say, there has to be a way up here. Freaking dungeon up here. Like I said, I kind of love how they put the pipes up here. Okay. Not bad. A little seating room. This almost makes me still kind of feel as if we should do, makes me feel as if we should make that bigger room like a Grandmaster suite or something. With a really cool bathroom. Maybe like a ridiculously big shower. Because then it just makes sense to have this be a secret spot that you can come up here and just kind of chill. And then we'll have the other spot, the new loft we're gonna make, where, like, kids could hang out and do whatever, you know? Hey, Clamammy, how's it going? Have I checked out the attic yet? I have not. We've only just started, and I'm kind of just peeking around at what's here and what isn't. I just found out to get up here. We'll find out as we go. I'm getting a little sidetracked. I was originally going to just clean the outside, but we made a look around to see what was up in here. So much garbage. Alright, let's go. Because I see, I'm gonna make this into another platform here and make it a loft up there. And then I didn't really see any other way to get up here. Maybe once, if we break through that, we can see what it looks like. Mold galore. Love that. Yeah, primary suite with these really beautiful windows. I would split this in half to not fully enclose it with a door, but maybe make like a really nice arch. Have like a seating room right here. And then have a master bathroom, like a master bathroom suite here. With like a big walk-in shower or some other type of really cool setup. Something. And then it'll make like this room was meant to be filled up with that. I mean, we could also, instead of doing the office downstairs, we could bring the office up here, do custom builds again, and just do wall-to-wall books, and make like a big reading area with a bunch of really cool sofas and something. Because like before, like with the Gothic Manor, building the inserts wouldn't be too hard to do now that we know how to make them. Also 6 likes, thank you guys. And then what we can do, if we were to decide to make this some type of super duper reading room / office, we could actually we could have a master suite down here instead. Because there would definitely be enough space to make a master suite with a really nice bathroom. And maybe on this end where we talked about making a walkout for the greenhouse, we could still, maybe we connect it to here instead. Or to here. I don't know, I want it to look like a really cool, extravagant entrance. And then make the greenhouse bigger. If you build a bathroom on one side of the room, a closet on the other with a small hall, you could even build a loft. True, yeah, we could actually build up above that too. You're right. Yeah, I mean, the floor is ours. It does look like there is something up there, so we'll have to break our way through there. And actually, let's do that right now. And then I promise we will finish the outside here. At least start mowing the lawn. We got to get up there and do some of our other stuff too. I have a feeling our entrance is going to be through one of those bedrooms, so let's see. Because we might have to, we could make some type of a stair system into a different spot up here too. Maybe that's what we do, because that's technically what it is right there. If I were to grab this. Oh boy. What do you know? Well, let me hit that one up there. Ooh, this is nice too. Oh, there was already something there. From the hallway? Okay, I didn't even see that. Ah, okay. Got it. There was already something here. That works, though. It is a little hard to get up, but, you know, that's fine. Free money? We need that. Ooh, even more money? Dude. Look at all the stuff we've got. Creepy baby crib with creepy baby doll. Goodbye, baby doll. And a little Christmas tree. 7 likes, thank you guys. We have so many bags of garbage up here. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna toss it down here. But that's really cool. I almost wanted to... We're gonna make the loft up here. I'm gonna make a separate entrance for this and get rid of this. It doesn't even reach to the bottom. Make a whole new thing up here. We'll still make it within the realm of, like, that corner only, so that when you look up, it just looks like a big open space, because I think that's still really cool. I mean, this could also be a master suite, too. There's a lot of good options here. Too many options. What am I gonna do? Look at all this fresh money. I love how they made these look like they're made of gold. Although, when they played it with gold, these definitely don't cost that much in real life, do they? Going to lurk in the shadows while I try to finish the house I'm working on. Sounds good. The game just crashed. Oh, no. It's fine. Let's let it reconfigure here. I was selling stuff too fast. Yeah, rest in peace. Let's see where it last saved here. Okay. Let's try this again. We're used to this. It's okay. Hop on in here. Hold on, guys. It's loading. Can you believe yesterday's crash out for YouTube, you guys? It was kind of crazy. I almost thought I wasn't going to be able to get in and stream. I was about to be really bummed out. Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware that it crashed. We're good. Continue game. And what's kind of insane is that we're leaving this house to go move into the new one. Its size compared to the other one is kind of insane. Okay. We will definitely have to shut off the lights for sure. It crashed when I sold all these ancient artifacts here. Nice. Okay. I suppose I didn't really need to do this, but... Even the freaking ladder's dirty. Okay, let's maybe clean this so we can actually see... Actually, that maybe won't, really make it any easier to see. Love how there was a creepy handprint. Okay. I'm getting sidetracked again. Okay. Alright, let's go back outside. And let's finish our other stuff. It's good to know that we have that. I'll leave that there to remind myself, because more likely than not, as we get going, I'm gonna realize that I'm gonna forget someplace. We can get rid of quite a few of the random door things, because we don't exactly need all those. Did you hear that House Flipper 1 Remaster is available? Yeah, I saw that. When we feel like we've exhausted everything in this game, we will go into House Flipper 1 more than likely, so I can see what it's like, because I know a lot of you guys say it's really good. And I love this one, so I feel as if I would really like the other one too. We're gonna do a whole nother House Flipper series. And then if for any reason they do some kind of a big update for this, or a DLC, of course we'll go back and do the DLC and stuff like that. Because I'm fairly certain, besides the remaster, most of the other stuff is done for House Flipper 1, right? Like, they don't come out with any more things for it. Because they're more concentrated on this game, right? I never played House Flipper 1, but I plan to pick up the remaster, yeah. I think it's just the right time for me to do it, because, you know, why not get a little nicer version, right? It just makes for a perfect transition. Is the remaster for just PC or consoles too? I don't know. I mean, if it's already made for console, I would imagine they're gonna have it for the, I'm sorry, if they already have it for PC, they're probably gonna have it for the console too. That'd be kind of silly if they didn't. Like, it'd be, you know, shake a stick at anyone that has a console instead of a PC, you know? But I would double check. You could probably just Google it and see what it says. Okay. I need to finish outside. We're getting attracted to doing this stuff, so hold on. Close the door. We are not going back in there just yet. Let's finish cleaning out here. Mow the lawn. Maybe clean the inside? Get rid of all the old furniture so we just have a clean slate to look at instead of all this stuff everywhere. At least I'm hopeful for that. Sometimes it never quite works out like that. Actually, I'm not against the wood that they used for the porch. It's really nice. And actually, the inside wood's really nice, too. Let's just pre-spray here. Nothing on the ceiling. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. See that tiny smidge on that? That's insane. It is insane the amount of spills and stuff they hide. That's what always messed me up when we did the quest houses, too. Which is one itty-bitty little piece. I play on console, really would like to do the remaster. Oh, it crashes for you? Okay. Well, hopefully it doesn't spell trouble for me later, but... yeah. No, yeah, all I meant was, I think it'd be kind of dumb of them not to put it on console, too. They have such a huge fan base of both PC players and console players, you know? But the remaster might help with the crashing, though. Like, if it's remastered and then they kind of maybe rework some of that glitchy stuff going on to fix up everything. Is there anything else we need to do? I think I got most of the messes. Unless there's something on the side of the house. We should probably check. Okay, that goes into there. Do we want the rocks? I think I'm going to get rid of the rocks. Actually, I think I'm just going to get rid of the trees. Let's maybe save, because we're about to get rid of all these, like, rooted god trees here. And the last time I did that, the game crashed for the... It wasn't a DLC house, though. It was just a regular flip house. It's so bright and open, it doesn't even look like a scary mansion anymore. That's what I'm hoping, too. Really enjoyed House Flipper 1 a lot. Yeah, I'm excited to get into it. Rob and all you guys are talking it up, and I hear there's, like, other stuff that's... Because it's been out for so long, like, they had, like, a Home Alone style thing and a bunch of other stuff. I think that sounds really cool. I don't know. We might make some type of different entrance, but I'm not sure I want to have this here anymore. Like I said, we gotta rework everything. This one's kind of going into the house, too. Any more messes? Doesn't look like it. We're gonna redo this, so let's get rid of this stuff here. I'm okay with keeping that light pole for the time being. The only issue is I'm fairly certain I can't get rid of this mound here when it's built in like that. Alright, lawnmower time. We'll start on this little thing, because I do like the edging they have going on. None. Don't want anything left. Ah, yes, our favorite mowing sim, you guys. Prime content. Mr. Bush back here. Maybe we'll expand the garage. That'd be kind of cool, too. I never shut off the lights in there. I'm getting this edge here so I can just go straight for the other parts. After a bit, we might want to save. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the maze, you guys. Just a small one. Not a big one. Small one. Small maze that takes you into the orchard and then into our greenhouse. Our jumbo greenhouse, and we'll have fruit trees and other stuff in there. Although, we'll have to play pretend that they're fruit trees, because we don't actually have that as an option, but... I don't know, maybe the Pets DLC with the Mediterranean stuff will have fruit trees you can put in the yard. I know that they were going to come out with a gardening thing for this. I don't know if that's included or if that's going to be a totally separate thing or what, but I want it. And that works out for this too, because while we might actually finish this house, and they do come out with the gardening DLC, then we can just rework our backyard and add the gardening stuff they added. Gotta get that bush, too. Snag this guy, too. Boom. While this is nice, I almost just want to make the brick wall a teeny bit bigger. It's interesting that they gave it the planking. Oh, use it. Gotta get all the small baby patches here. Of course, there has to be something right there. Get the obstacles first. Right. Like I said, this will be like the cleaning episode. Cleaning / lawn mowing sim, you guys. Maybe reorganize some rooms if we think we get that far, but... that might be a tomorrow episode. I kind of wish you could keep some of the weeded stuff, like the little flowers and stuff, without having the long grass. I just fill a flower bed with those. We don't have that. At least not yet. Hey, Ilse, how are you? It's very satisfying. I love doing this. I love the lawn mowing stuff. I like the cleaning stuff, too. There's probably a lot of people that don't like to have to clean up the house and stuff, but... I don't know, there's something about getting rid of it all and starting brand new is awesome. It makes it all the better when you're done with it, and just to see the difference, you know? Still got that little micro patch here. You know, maybe we could build a shed or something around that secret door entrance there. Ooh, and you know what? From there, we could maybe do a... get rid of the rock siding. We could just do like an all-plant feature wall down there, too. To our battle arena, or whatever we decide to put down there. Also, 7 likes. Thank you, guys. Alright, we've got this little patch here. I might just do this little chunk here so that we can go a long ways for the other stuff. Man, and once we, like, break up all this other stuff, we'll have to remow this other section again. And of course, with the little grave sites here, it's gonna be a problem mowing on them. There it is. I might be getting rid of these. Sorry, gravesite. Desecrated. Actually, we need to sell these too, right? This is when the part of the horror movie is gonna start. Because we're doing all this fixing to the house, you know? It's gonna awaken all the spirits and stuff like that. We should have smudged the house first before we did all this. I told JWall that if we were to have something like that happen. That'd be crazy. Oh, they need that to be here. Oh, no, it's still metal. For a minute, I thought that was just a gaping hole there. It's actually the metal piece. But I want as little interruptions with my mowing here, so we're gonna redo all this or figure something out here. Yeah, see, I can't, we can't get rid of this mound. It's where the actual body's buried. Maybe if we decide to do the shed, we'll make it cover this mound, and then we can just put something else in here. Maybe? Oh my god, it's going in there. Ooh, a compost pile. That is a good idea. Oh my gosh, this whole thing is about to... It's freaking quicksand or something. Come on. Let me mow this. Oh no. Stop it. Just let me do this, please. The whole game's broken. Alright. Let's finish this. Also, I wonder if there's a different one that we could put on top of this. That might look a little better. I wonder if I mow straight into it, if it'll let me. Okay, kind of. Nope. Guess not. We'll just keep going. Can't get caught up too much in it. And then so we can't get rid of that fun tree back there. Maybe we'll make an entrance, like, walking out into the forest, like there's extra property over there. I'm trying to decide what we're going to do with that big room. Because now that I think I could put the master suite downstairs, I don't know. Oh, no. Use. Thank you. Don't do this. Stop. Oh my gosh. Come on. It's like as soon as we get here, I imagine it's because the stuff is below here, but... Oh, that makes me so sad. Maybe I'll reload. Maybe it's the game just being the game. See this spot right here with the little dude back there? Break the wall open. Just make it an exit. Love how it just ate that weed through the whole wall there. I ended up enclosing it on mine. Added half bath by the entrance and kept the study sitting room downstairs. Okay. So you made yours like a master suite up there then, Pixie? I don't know. I'll see if I can rework the entrance to this, because I might make the master suite downstairs. And then make that upstairs like a monster-sized library. Maybe we can make levels, so we could actually do like a small staircase leading up, and you can have a second level with books too. And that giant window. That'd be really cool too. Let me just double check. I got the side, besides that little clump, right? Yes, I did. Okay. Almost there. We almost got the whole place mowed. Maybe we can start organizing rooms and cleaning up other stuff here. But this is prime property for an orchard and some other stuff too. Yeah, the little ladders would be cool. The only thing we could, which is kind of a little sad now that I think about it, there's like a little step-up ladder that you could maybe change to be from plastic to wood, I guess, but that's about as extravagant as it's going to get, so the mini stairs we'll just have to do. I mean, maybe even, well, actually, if they're adding like the Mediterranean design stuff to that, they have spiral staircases and stuff and like Mediterranean builds. Like design and stuff, so maybe we'll get a little spiral staircase, like a little iron one or something. Because you could incorporate a little staircase that way too. We could build a square one, I guess, like in the corner to get you up to the next level. We'll figure out something, but I think I'm starting to kind of lean towards more of the library and then move this other spot around. And what'll be really nice about that too is we can maybe privatize this and make it like a walkout for just the master to have their own little mini porch. I don't know. Lots of decisions to be made. I also have to decide what we want the outside of this to look like, what colors we're picking and stuff. Like I said, if I were to move into this place in real life, I would want the master on the bottom floor. The main bedroom. It makes it easier on the pups, you know? Oh, and you know what? When we do get the pet stuff, we could maybe add some kind of a really cool, like, cat attic thingy. Because we still have the attic, too. We can move the office up there, make it like a super office. Lots of possibilities. Last sliver, you guys. It looks so much nicer. Not just filled with a bunch of stuff. Oh, tree's gone. Oh, it's back. Gone again. Back again. Alright, last bit. Then we'll go to cleaning the inside. Is this house in House Flipper 2? So this is, this was a Scooby-Doo DLC house. Ilse. This is from the Scooby-Doo stuff. If I recall, this was, Leonore's, like, official family house, I think, in the, quest line. Let's save. We just did all that. Okay. I'm not sure I'm ready to decide on the outside color and stuff yet. It is interesting that those windows are different from that. We'll definitely have to update that. This is gonna be insane. Actually, if we really wanted to, we could almost, because there's a smaller version of those in the distance here, we could add that top piece to this and still make them, like, decorative on the top if we wanted to. Okay. Let's start cleaning in here. Again, I think the lights and stuff might just need to go, because they're flickering and going crazy right now. Fix that when we get to it. That's nasty. Eight likes, thank you guys. You know it's bad when you lose the scrape animation sound there. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep all this. Another one of those we gotta come back to it situations there. You can almost see the glow from underneath. We'll just add new ones. We already kind of cleaned over here. Don't need this. Just try not to sell the whole beam. Yeah, all these lights in here is making it crazy. We gotta lose the lights here. Clean it all up. Axe stuck in there, nice. I guess that's a glaive, isn't it? Glaive. I love how even the weeds have something on them. Don't erase the stairs. We need those. That is a whole beam. At least a lot of these windows look pretty good still, so that's a good thing. Unless we completely decide to rework the windows, which could be an opportunity, but... style-wise, I think we'll still keep some of this stuff here. So many of these random things. Any more? Sometimes those are hidden very well. There's actually stuff glowing through this. Let's sell that light up there. I'm tired of everything flickering and looking crazy right now. Okay. We are not gonna have all this. We'll keep that there. I will say it's nice of the game to add the cobwebs at the very tip top of this thing, you know? make it a little extra difficult to reach all that. No, I need this. Okay. So much foliage. I need a ladder for that. Still showing some kind of reflection for something. I'm not sure how we're gonna... I do want to add some other things in here, but I want as much stuff gone as we can so we can think about what we're gonna do here. It's okay, we have the money to buy them again. Not too stressed about that. What is... Oh, maybe this is a part of here. Oh, no. Come on. Oh, no. The whole thing is, like, fused in there. It's a brand new house. Easy now. Don't sell the wrong thing here. Bring that ladder back over here. This looks like poop. We'll have to fix that. Oh yeah, we're definitely adding a loft to this. An additional loft on top of all the other stuff. Let's get rid of this. I know that means we put ourselves in the darkness here, but... That's crazy how they put that. I'm just trying to think how we would add... I mean, there's definitely room. And to still keep with the high ceilings, maybe we add the walkout right here. So, like, we'd start building that floor coming out from this beam here. Because I would leave plenty of headspace. And make the loft, like, wrap around this. I think that'd look really cool. Alright, what else we got? I know we have this to seal up. Let's do that real quick. Where is the longest piece here? I think this is. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of a bit of a jumbled up mess here. I'd almost prefer just to set up beams, maybe. Let's keep going. Even if we sell the furniture, I try to do my best to clean everything so that we don't get what's his name or the other guy popping up at the end of our for sale. Luckily, the one guy he buys he still gives you a really good price for it, even if it's missing something or it's dirty. I lost my scraping animation. Cleaning in silence. Oh, yes. nasty old stuff. Get new stuff. Let's maybe save again. On top of furniture. Close that for right now. Actually. Gotta get rid of these. Here's what kind of sucks though, is that if you do want to keep something like this, I feel like these type of textures and stuff play into the fact that it glitches so hard with the lighting and stuff like that. Oh yeah, they do have the other step-up ladder right here, this one. It's attached to this other thing right now, but this right here, it's kind of a more unique step-up ladder if you want something a little nicer, but it's not quite the library ladder that we would hope for. A book hidden under this. Yeah, I think, I'm starting to lean towards the big super library with built-ins upstairs. Because then we can sell all this. Because we could also bring a fireplace into here, too, if we wanted to actually privatize this to be like a Grandmaster suite down here. Let's clean the rest of the house and see how we feel about it. I know we have all of these. This is where the game's gonna crash. Us selling all this random stuff here. Do a whole new thing for this. Alright, this was a secret door, that's fine. We will keep this kind of as an option here, because we are going to redo all of this here. Which actually, now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing we're moving this, because we have to be able to walk out to the greenhouse, so the greenhouse exit might be over there instead. So many books. Creepy eyeball painting. We will see you in a different realm. Okay. Cleaned out. Creepy boy painting gone. We'll open these so that way I can kind of see what that is. So that it have to be past this window. It's the small details. We'll fix this if it lets me. Ah, darn you. Of course, it's gonna stay nasty. Sell these. Now we'll just go into there. Hey, DJ. How's it going? We're cleaning up the mansion currently. Is what we're up to. And figuring out how we want to lay out everything. Ooh, actually... if we're already doing the loft there... question is, could we make it diagonal? We probably could. Maybe? I was gonna say, we could almost do, like a pass-through fireplace, like right here on this corner. Like here, so that way when you walk in, you see through the fireplace. And then if you're over here sitting, you can see through the fireplace. We have done that once before. That was with the other build that we did, the retro one. Where you could do a little peek. I wonder if I could make my 10-meter hit from up there. So I feel like the 10-meter throws, they have to make it from, like, up there. There's no way just as yourself you can make it in there. I'm sure someone has. Don't get me wrong, I just... And because we have a long way to go, let's also set up a bed so that we can sleep to see. Good old military cot. We're gonna replace this, but it's the thought that counts. Oh, we've got stuff in here. I'm glad you're doing good, DJ. What are you up to today? Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna keep any of this. Just put it right here for now. Do not need floating stuff here. Okay, yeah, that is another secret entrance. I think we decided that if there's already going to be one coming in from this, we could actually make this a really nice sized pantry. I might close this. Although, let's maybe switch these around. Sell this one. Switch sides. Almost. Every single little piece we have. We could, I mean, minus the pantry part that we were thinking about, we could expand this to make the kitchen bigger too. This is also an incredibly large dining room. Maybe we could do, maybe we could enclose the back. So like we break down this wall to make this all part of the kitchen. And then we can have a pantry that actually like extends into here. Do both of these still go into the bottom? They do. And this just only stops here. I'd almost be tempted to close this part off. Because if we're going to make this the bedroom, well, no, like the super library, I'd want more room for library books as well as our little staircase we're going to do. And then we could make this a wine cellar still. Utilize all that. Question is, do we want to move this? I guess at that point, if we decide to do that, we wouldn't really need it. Let me think about that. The kitchen definitely needs to be bigger. So I'll tell you right now, even if we were to cut this room partially, like, this is still a huge dining room. And we could always scoot this over. Gotta get rid of all this extra stuff. We'll do crown molding instead. And maybe in some parts of the house we'll have that work done, but... yeah, I think I'm gonna just make this a normal door, and I'm gonna make this part of a pantry here. Like a really big walk-in pantry with light, and you can see everything. It's gonna look really cool. Not to mention the fact you can see the orchard from here when we get it set up. I might sleep real quick. Just realized there's a mess there. Yeah, let's go to bed real quick so it's not too dark. I'm getting rid of all the light sources in here because they're being kooky, so we're gonna redo all that. Oh, there was something there. Alright. Bedtime on the old military cot. Don't worry, it'll get brighter in a minute. I do really like what color they did for this, so I'm actually... can I just free float this? I'm gonna save this for something else. I'm not sure where, but something. We're gonna expand this. Get all the nasty off of there. Alright. The wall's coming down, and I think we're gonna do the Uber library upstairs, so I'm gonna enclose that other stairwell, because I see no reason for that to be connected to the kitchen. Let's... we'll just get new doors. Let's break this down. We don't really need this either. Maybe we'll add a beam later. Then the kitchen will look a lot larger. More space for activities. Oh, no, that's just regular mess. Same size as those. I wonder if there's another one that has a copy that we can do for those. We won't need these right here. Let's close this real quick. Alright, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, just to the downstairs, and we'll make this a wall here. And because we did this, we could actually add a taller window here like this one. They kind of made that act more as like a basement, but it's all ground level, so... let's do... We will need to build a wall here. Should I guess technically right here? Do we like that, though? No, let's put it from the inside. We'll rework our other stuff here in a second. Copy and paste those other windows, too. Oh, and you know what, too? Maybe, okay, hear me out. Maybe instead, we move this door and make this our exit to the side yard, because if you're cooking or something and you want to get fresh, like, you know, herbs or fruit and stuff from the orchard, you could just walk straight out there instead of right here. Let me sell this. I do want to fill this in with this bigger window here. Hopefully this wall's even, because it better work. Perfect. Other way. Come on. Put it up there. Oh, with these ones they have to be the other way? So then, is that still flush with outside? Oh, yeah, that's kind of how they are. I forgot. Okay, that's fine. And because we're getting rid of this, we can make a matching window on the other side and get rid of this one and this. Because of how big we did this, we could do like a little eat-in kitchen there too if we want. Little dining room spot. I mean, there's nothing really stopping us from expanding to the right side, but then we're gonna miss out on our mini maze that we're gonna try to fit in here. Let's move this. Will it let me sell this? Is it gonna be stupid and not let me build on this? Does this have to do with below ground, though? Actually, will I even be able to sell the below ground stuff? Hold on. Like, is this literally right here? This is what's causing me heartache here? Oh, I can't sell any of this. So let me sell the water, which we will do. See, I thought it would be like the other one, where I could, Okay, not ideal. I suppose if we're getting rid of... Actually, we'd be getting rid of this, so... I'm just not sure if I want our thing to be quite that big or not. It's still gonna be huge. Crazy-ass pantry in here. Let's see what that looks like here. And then if we were to go in here... we can still make this work, I think. I might bring it in one more. I still want to put the door here. We have to be able to put this door here. Is there any other weird rocks right there? No. So we'll put the door here. Let's utilize this. Let's shut this real quick. I'm gonna redo a new arch for in there. Pantry doesn't have to be huge. Let's take it in one. I don't know how... I was kind of considering putting the pantry down below, too. That's not out of the realm of possibility, but I feel like it'd be a little... a little wet down there. Like, would all of our stuff get moldy, you know? Actually, no, we need this gone to put the door. Scoot this dang door over. Alright. Could I scoot this over here now and build a platform for this without problems? Please say yes. Okay, now if we're doing that, let's get rid of this. I would still like to work in the matching windows if we can, so let's try to do that. It's gonna be this side. Might redo that too. We gotta make this go up too. We have a lot to do. Far too much. I did not want to do that. Where is that other window? I know there's a match for this. Copy this time. My bad. Did not want to erase that. Probably have to see from the outside what this looks like. Don't crash. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Almost perfect. In case... well... it wouldn't hurt to move this up a little bit. One more smidgen here. It's just going into the stairwell anyway, so... of course it's gonna do this, isn't it? Just up one, please. Why is it doing this? It's because I copied it back, didn't I? Okay. Well, joke's on you, game. I know how to fix this, but it's annoying that I have to do this. Okay. Let's try this again. Up one. Perfect. Move this guy back over here. And then we can carry that beam across later. I might scoot this window over, maybe add two. But look at this. We could even put the fridge back here. You could almost do like a prep station with other cooking areas back here. That would look really cool too. It's gonna be like a Grandmaster kitchen. Okay. If we do that, we'd still have room for uppers and other things like that. A good-sized island. I'm not against keeping this here, but I might scoot it over a bit. And then I feel like this is plenty size for a dining room. You could still fit a huge dining table in here. Kind of looks like a weird little alien smiley face or something. We need to replace all these. Do I have a fat window intact that is not broken? Because I'm sure they're going to make me have to look for that. Of course. Of course. That's fine. Maybe we'll trade it out for the longer windows. Alright, well, let's delete these, and then we will just copy and see what size they are and mess with them. Hey, I am. How's it going? It's all good. Glad you're here. I'm supposed to remind you, though. Did you buy Keep Driving? Anytime I see you, I will remind you. That's the one you wanted to get. Nope. No. Find this, please. Okay, broken... Okay, yeah, I don't... Okay, 7 by 7. Okay. Okay. This. 7 by 7. However you pronounce that. We're just gonna keep everything black for now. I don't know if that's gonna be the final. I just want to get some windows back on here. I also don't know if I'm gonna do the design here on all these windows. What would it look like with just the plain ones here? Oh, excuse me. Put that on there. We could do a little more updated windows, I guess. Okay, a 7 by 4 Kilimanjaro. Enclosed without the hatch. Yeah, no shutters for now. Everything in black for now. Just make it all the same here. Oh, no windowsill on this one because it's the top window. Okay. Let's see how we feel about this. Going fine, no. I don't know what it is. No, because you were, weren't you in the one comment section the other day? I think I answered you. Keep Driving is the one I'm doing right now. Let's just keep it like that. Let's just see. Do we like some being plain? I don't know. I don't know the style for this house yet. I know we're keeping some of these other extravagant windows here, but... What if we change these to, like this, cross-hatched? Maybe we do some clear and some cross-hatched. Those are brand new, so those are fine. We have other windows in the back we need to replace. Let's do that. All of these need to be gone. And these guys. It's this way. The game is called Keep Driving. Can write it in there. Yeah, we got those. It's interesting that they put them the opposite way, which is a little strange. Maybe they wanted to imitate like the windows were open. You're welcome. We might as well replace those two. Yeah, that's connected to the other area there. Well, we got this here. Luckily, I don't need to get any higher than that. Do we think that was the same size as the other one? This looks too big. I think it was actually this. Check. So yeah, it has to be thinner. I mean, would it be such a bad idea to carry the windows all the way down to here? Maybe we could imitate the other side, that big window that's in the other room. And do, like, a double arch pattern thing going on. I don't know. This isn't what I needed right here. I'm just coming up with stuff off the fly here. I should have copied that window. What is this one here? Oh, let me climb up there. That's still not quite the same window. So if this... How many blocks is this? 5 by 6. 5 by 5. 5 by 10. Oh, 5 by 6. Here. Here it is. This guy right here. I think they had it like this. Let's do no windowsill. Let's just, again. Simple until we get a game plan. And we're gonna make it, yeah, the right way. Oh, I see why they had to do that. I understand. Okay, it's fine. I understand the purpose for why they put it the opposite way there. Okay. That window's replaced. Do we have any other ones that need to be replaced? Might as well just do it. We have so much to do in here. That's good. Those are good. The whole world's flickering in here. Okay, this looks good too. Alright. We'll put that there. Edmeister, thanks for subbing, dude. Welcome. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know what color we're gonna do all this. We haven't even, I mean, we've cleared out everything. I guess that's a plus. Let's keep cleaning. And we'll sort stuff as we go. Kind of like how we did the kitchen here. Expanded the kitchen. Cellar. Pantry. Walk out to the garden. Dining room. Living space that I think I'm gonna add a fireplace to. Maybe a corner one. I don't know, a corner fireplace would look really nice right here. And then we can utilize this better in here for our master suite we're gonna do. With this in mind. I mean, we could also connect and make the greenhouse ginormous from here, too. Because I like the fireplace in here. I wonder if we were to break this down. Can you imagine just a monster-sized living room? With a double doors to our other thing we're going to build here. Because then if we do that, we could take this in a little bit to be a part of our master suite with a monster bathroom. And then the secret thing down here. You know what? I just realized, let's put this in here. This is a perfect spot for this temporarily until we decide what else we want to do here. Oh, right there. Dang, how big is this thing? There we go. That could work. Yeah, because I want the big bedroom to be on the bottom floor. We could scoot this over. Is there an actual fluke that they built for this? Let's see. Because the fireplace is what, like right here? Yeah, they didn't even build a chimney for this. So I guess it's just here. So it wouldn't hurt to move it over if we wanted to, like right here, and then build an actual proper chimney for this. Okay. The rework continues. Yeah, because I want our master to be bigger. I think I'm going to make all the bottom ones the same. Like bigger windows. Let's redesign this. These are nice and all, but we're going to do something a little different to match the bottom windows. We'll make the top ones a little special. Let's get rid of this, because we're going to expand this. Let's actually move this to this, I feel, but we'll get back to it. We're gonna have to sell all these interior things. Oh. Top of stuff there. Let's get rid of these. Man, I can't wait for them to add Hobbit doors. Can we get like a really cool giant circular door? Because if I were to do like a final dream house, I would make it LOTR inspired for sure. Their big old greenhouse going on. Sell these. We're gonna redo these. Oh, nope. Go up, please. Hey, Jamie. Did you know if you just pull the windows out and then sell, you won't have to fill them in again? Yeah. I just, I don't know. I just go with what's happening. I've done that a couple times, including just moving windows out of the way if I decide I want them someplace else. But, I'm a bit all over the place with deciding what we're doing, but we're kind of making it work. We're gonna move this. I'm just gonna break all this down, and then we're gonna make a master bedroom back here. It's happening. It is happening. How are you, by the way? I've been doing it since I've been doing jobs and spending all my money on my renos. You know? I think that's just how it works. I'm not too concerned how much money we spend on this, because, well, we have a ridiculous amount of money right now. So I'm sure when we get into the DLC stuff, we will feel more than comfortable messing around with the stuff we've got. I'm excited for this build. Car broke down. No. Sorry to hear that. We've got some stuff coming up like that too, unfortunately. Of course it happens when we are getting our tax money back. Yeah, that does tend to work out that way. More so it's like when you finally catch up and you just have some extra stuff you have to mess with and do, then it's like, why? Like Jawa, he needed new tires on his car, which, I mean, in truth, that's not really a surprise for us. We've been kind of putting that off because he hasn't been driving in as much, but now that he has to drive in a little more, we decided probably safe for us to get that kind of stuff done, you know? So that was an expense. Have to do my car. It's always something. Alright, after this, let's save. Okay. We're gonna make a new entrance for our walkout, and I'm gonna scoot this guy over, and we're gonna make a proper chimney for him outside. And then we can reshape this back room to be our master bedroom / awesome bathroom, everything. Because I want our main one to be on the bottom floor here. The other room, we're going to do custom-built library bookcase with stairs and multi-levels in that monster room that I was considering making the master, but... This we have to keep because that goes to the downstairs. I don't mind that being there. We're going to rework these windows here once we decide where we're putting our stuff at. Because even if we did seal this off even more than what we were expecting, it's still a gigantic room. We could absolutely make this awesome. In fact... maybe we do a trapdoor one instead, so that we can bring this wall out and make part of this our bathroom. I wonder how far down this is. I think our issue is it's too far down. It'll be like the hallway one where the ladder doesn't quite reach to the bottom. It's like a ballroom in here. Let's move this. So I think I want it to be like right here. I'm fairly certain that doesn't interrupt anything else going up. I'm going to make like a micro pinhole so I can remember where it's at from the outside here. We might have to bring this wall down a little bit. Let's see if that's a good placement for this. Pretty perfect. We can maybe scoot it over just a little more. And we might not have to interrupt those windows there. Let's actually set that up then. Let's put it right here. Just fill in these two little guys right here. Nope, I want this right here. It's our way of measuring. All right. So then we scoot this over. We build an insert for this. Redo the windows here. So you're saying pull these out? Ah. Beautiful. Thank you, Jamie. Okay. This here. I don't mind this still being like this. We can put a pillar maybe here. Because we also need a wall for like a TV. I feel like the problem with having like your main sofa and stuff out here, it's not bad for a seating arrangement. It's just there's not really a great wall to put a TV and then set up your furniture really. So we could have a TV wall here. Or we could make this more of a hallway and enclose this. I might not have a walkout right here. I might make this just private for the master suite that we got going on. Because we really don't need two entrances, so maybe we do that. I might... Well, we might be adding the windows back, so let me think about that a second. Let that clear up there. Okay, so then if we do this, we make this enter, we could bring this forward a smidge, maybe, or bring this out and then have some type of a cool, like, plant feature wall here with a seating area to, you know, partial mudroom or something. There's too many possibilities going on. Alright. Master bedroom with maybe potential bathroom spot. If I were to put it like right here. That's still pretty large. This being here is messing up my spot here. That's why I was thinking about making it just a porthole here. Then we can take this down so it's a properly even room. Part of our closet could be right there. One more spot out, and then we will bring this out here. Especially considering we didn't do the other one here. The what's it called? Wall that we got going on. And bear in mind, this could all change. I'm just kind of making the walls and seeing how it goes from there. I could end up changing my mind about the upstairs ginormous library office studio thingy up there. work. Just put a random door here for now. I don't really know what door we're picking for this either. Let's just, I don't know, let's just go with this so I have a way to get in there. There, I think this would be a great size room here. And we can still keep our secret spot here. Bathroom back here. Have like a seating spot right here. Really big bed. Dresser, other stuff. Easy. Fireplace can still chill right there. Add some, maybe a TV right there. Other seating around this. Perhaps even another smaller table here for some type of, maybe a breakfast nook there. I feel as if we do our other stuff on this side, then we might want our exit door to be here. I don't know what kind yet. Just this for now. So I've got an idea of what I want to do here. There. Private spot for the master area. Okay. That's still there. We'll build an insert for this, a fluke for that later. Alright, well, let's keep cleaning and see how the rest of our build goes and what all we want to do here. Again, monster library, I'm thinking in here. We still got the attic area as well. Still keep both of these bedrooms, I think. We can enclose this because we don't need to have a random side entrance for a bedroom. In fact, we could maybe... See, like, this makes more sense that there's a bathroom down here. They got another one of these? Why do all these have stuff into other rooms? It's too much. Too many doors of things, of other stuff. It's a separate bedroom, we'll be fine. Alright. Ooh, this looks nice in here. Sometimes it's like impossible to see those little boards they got going on. I will say that I'm fairly positive we'll at least be able to clean this whole place. This stream, which will be good. Because then tomorrow we can, really delve into our design elements we want to do. We're going to redo that. Get rid of this. Just down here for now. Is this vacuumable? Oh no, okay. Just dirt. about to say, I don't think I've ever seen that animation for the dirt before. Okay. All new things in here. Gross bathroom, clean it up. Okay. This is a sad state of affairs here. Oh, see? Oh, but they fused it into that, though. I was about to say, they've made a 4-poster bed. That's not how we did ours, though. Clear out everything. Hey there, Wade. We got mold, Wade. Lots and lots of mold. Don't worry, though. We're gonna paint over it and then move right in. Okay, is that everything in here? Nice. Hey, Shroud. How's it going? Lots and lots of mold. Love mold. Asbestos, the whole 9 yards. That's creepy. Let's sell this. Is it the good black mold? Perhaps. It's the mold that was here before we bought the house, so they were probably renting it, you know? Some parts of our windows we might be redoing, you guys. Update them a little bit. While our other windows aren't bad, per se. Dang, this wall is straight up nasty. Get rid of these. There will be a time and a place for these, I promise. It's just not this room that we're messing with right now. Ask this old house, what do I do about mold? Well, that's a great question. You probably hire a professional. I mean, I'm supposed to be the professional, I know, but... I don't know if these will be the windows we keep. This isn't even the same size window. Are you for real right now? Is that what you're telling me? We'll come back to that. Upper area cleaned. Oh, we gotta make our loft up here too. Our other micro loft, and then to the attic area. I don't even know how we're gonna place the stairs for that. It's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. Ooh, nice, Wade. So, will be the rest of the job finished then? So you'll have all your stuff installed? They didn't leave you without windows, right? They kept the old ones in there. I hope. Or are you saying that they took out the old windows but then never had the new ones to put in there? Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was like, hold on a minute. What are you saying? Uh-oh, is this broken? Uh-oh. We got a spot that's not cleaning itself here. straight up medieval doctor in here. There's so much stuff to sell. Let's save. I feel like this would be a perfect spot for this game to just fall apart right now. So many planks and things. They have... Okay, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. Because you said it was like your local people coming in to replace them, right? No, just sell that only. It's much easier in House Flipper. Are they watching me play right now? And they're like, what is this? Look at that floating moldy bread, you guys. Mmm. Love moldy bread. The heart is throwing trash on our bed right now. Quite a few jars in here, if I do say so myself. You know, I've been thinking about updating my intro whenever I start the stream, when I do BRB screen. Yeah, it's a nice touch to the stream. I know for ours, I'd like to add some kind of a little song or something to it. I just don't know what I would do yet. It's in the works. And then I need to figure out why my, why the PayPal stuff isn't connecting to Stream Elements. It's a little annoying. See, I had it set up like that before, and now it's just suddenly not working. Scrolls mixed with power tools. I wonder if once I get rid of this, if I can clean that now. That's really gonna bother me that I can't get that. I might have to reload and see if it'll let me clean up that mess. Goodness, there's so much stuff in here. So many things. This little setup they got going on here is pretty cool. See, what's interesting about this that you could keep is if you were doing like a Harry Potter themed, it kind of is reminiscent of the prefect's bathroom with all the pipes and stuff. You can make like a big jumbo bath in here if you wanted to. If you wanted to keep this. Oh boy. Okay, almost there. Save again. It's looking cleaned up in here. I don't want these lights. Okay, a few more. We have that corner thing. Can I clean this now? It's not letting me. Look at all the little gauges they put here. See, I needed this inspo when we were building that other big machine thing we were trying to do. I never would have thought of any of that. Everything's falling apart. We'll need a ladder for in here. Okay. I know exactly where to find one. Got that whole section up there, too. Can you imagine just taking these pipes off and they're all just falling all over you? This? Snag the rest of that later? Where was that cobweb? Was it on this side? Oh, no, it's that side. Gotta grab that. Nice. I mean, I guess that was probably the easier way to do that. Is there something I can get rid of that'll drop all this stuff? Can I jump on these? What a jumbled up mess. Alright, do we see any more floating pipes? I know it's kind of hard to tell with the ceiling, but I think it's clean in here now. Okay, except for this. Let's save and reload and see if I can't clean that. Hold on. 2 seconds, guys. See if we can finally clean that spot. Also, thank you to another subscriber, you guys. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mystery Person and Edmeister. Alright. Please work. I do not want to have just a random dirt spot. If we can help it. Okay. Oh my god, it's permanent. I don't know how to fix this. Okay. Well, maybe we'll just put a rug there or something later on. Oh, man. I wonder where we'd stick those, because we wouldn't be able to put a full shelf there. It'd have to be like a partial shelf or something. The little stairs could work right here on either side of this. For our loft library thing we got planned. We also gotta build this too. But for right now, is everything pretty much clean? We did the attic. All this is cleaned out. The only real thing we haven't messed with is downstairs. I don't think we'll touch that yet. I bet if you break the floor and rebuild, it'll go away. Oh, good idea. It's a good idea. Let's see. You guys are geniuses. Done. Perfect. Alright. Like it was never there. We cleaned up here, I think, right? Minus this. I kind of want to maybe close this. I'm not sure why we'd want to keep this here. There's really no reason for it to be existing. They're all old and nasty. Oh, they made a little pipe up there. Okay. Whole dang pipe up here. Cool. Alright. Done. Although I did just realize the whole roof is thatch. I guess we could stick with a cottage theme, I suppose. I didn't realize that's what that was. I thought it was a normal roof. It's all good. I'll think about this. I'm probably going to seal that up. Although, from up here, it would be easier to decide on our platform and stuff for the upper levels. I'm thinking I'd still like to keep the windows. So if we were to build at this level and just come out just a little bit, like right here maybe, because then you can still have a railing there. I wonder if it's even on the other side. I don't know, is that enough clearance? We could also get rid of the siding as well. I think the only one we'd have to consider keeping because of the roof line would be just like the one square here. This is quite tiny. We could wrap around from this as well. We gotta mess with stuff here. So if you come into here, it doesn't interrupt the flow of this. Roof line might be ruining it for me. We could also make little seats up here too. Maybe we just make seats with micro shelves with stuff on them. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. If we go out one more brick, we could lower this too, but ideally I'd like to not do that. Let's go one more and see what happens. We'll be reworking this, I'm sure. This is a little better. And then we do this for the other side as well. Well, this side is way thinner though. So were these never even in the first place? It doesn't look like it. Maybe we only do one side with books and seating, and then make our stairwell here. I'm kind of sad I can't do both sides now that I'm looking at it. We could still add a pretty nice size shelving unit up here, though. I don't know, but that's going to be the thing. We're going to build out special shelves. We'll probably be getting rid of some of these windows. Maybe we could add extra windows up here to accommodate for the fact that we're getting rid of these. We have the monster windows here too. Plus a really cool way to the little seating area up there too. I don't know if I want these per se. What do we want to do? Let's do... I wish they had a thicker version of this. Not in this color, but just so we have a railing here and we're not unsafe. Oh, the tri-loft. I forgot about that. Let's see how we can build this. Kind of similar to the other one, just from the one side, so that we can have a continuation from this area with the proper stair up, but there's not really much room for that either. I suppose from this corner we could do that too. We've got this roof stuff again. Man, why do we have to have roof stuff? You don't need structural integrity. You don't need all that. They kind of got this other funky thing too. Let's sleep again. It's getting dark. Can I still sleep with the garbage on here? Perfect. I mean, we could also just work on the outside, I guess, too. Hidden, I tell ya. Alright. We still gotta carry our windows over. Decide all that. We could have actually made this a real-life pool, too. A proper fountain here in the middle. It has a thatch roof. I'm fairly certain the thatch roof is only one color, right? So you can't change that, so it has to kind of match this. Could do green. Green's always a good color. Could also do blue. Maybe go a darker color. Because then we can keep the windows black if we wanted to. That would still match. Maybe. I might sleep till day earlier. I always get in this position where I should have probably just slept till noon, but then I feel like I don't have as much time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, and our maze. We gotta figure out our maze too. Let's carry some of these windows over. And is this what we want to do? Like this? How far from that wall are we? Like right here? Right here? And is that too many windows for this room? It very well could be. I mean, we would have curtains, too. Perhaps. One of those other things we gotta think about. And we're back with this again. I don't know if I want this. But then I feel like if I pick the other one, it's not going to match the inside. There's not a lot of good railing choices. See, now if they had this with the fat top railing on it and not the skinny one, that would be legit for the regular stuff. But I'm digressing now. Let's decide on the outside. What are we going to do? And do we want to keep the windows we're messing with? Do we want to change it up a little bit? I feel like those top windows here need to be the same as these if we're going to keep that. I do want to keep the monster window. That's so cool. I think the plain bottom with the top crosshatch matches the rest of what we're doing. Because what were those ones? That almost looks like a door there. It's missing part of the top. Alright, let's decide. What they have here... Can we go back and change the actual other stuff? No, yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Pixie. I'm thinking either blue or green. And probably more in the... We're gonna have to make some swatches. You know how it is. They need to have an in-between between these two. So I feel like once we step up into this, it's like... And I'm kind of thinking blue, but not in this wood. I'm not sure if I'd like it in that, though. Or this. How big can this get? I'm not sure about this. Let's test out some looks here. Of course, it's like the worst time of day to be doing this right now. I might make the beams a different color. I might make these like slightly warmer. This is more of a cooler tone up here. Maybe make actual brick for the bottom and not the cinder blocks. And in the back of the one tower on the other side would be regular brick. That one right here. The blue and the green both look really nice in this color. And actually, I'm not against this siding if we were to do... oh no, this, but we do... versus regular wood boards. It's really windy outside. I'm actually not against the siding here. I want to see what the rest of this looks like first. And I might be... well, if we're doing the garden in green, like, making the garden a green, we might do the blue. What does the blue look like in, the regular planks here? I need the sun to rise quicker. I think I'm siding more towards the blue. Just not sure if I want this. Ooh, wrong one there. Blue one. So beveled, this is like what the siding is already, just a little bigger. Because I don't know if I want to do tiny notches. I guess we could see what it looks like the next row down. Like the next size down. But this isn't a bad option either. It kind of makes it pop a little bit. If we were to make this smaller... oh, wrong one. So instead of 3, we did 2. I think this is where it's at right now. Yeah, this is what they have it on right now, just in the lighter color. I know this part doesn't really matter, but... the other reason I don't like this other one here, so if I were to keep this... the blue... I felt like with it, was it long planks? I guess this isn't bad either. I just might have to make it a little smaller. I mean, this isn't bad. Let me see what it looks like a little smaller real quick. Like, let's say we do level 2. What do we think? Smaller or bigger? I am kind of digging this a little more. This size or this size? I mean, this house doesn't look bad with the smaller siding. Like, the smaller size, which is kind of the size of this. Versus if we did a lot bigger plank on the side. There's too many decisions. Thinking the smaller feels more traditional. True. Especially if we're going to keep the windows the way we're keeping them. I think we're doing this one. Level 2. Well, it does let me do this. I think it will, right? Yes. Let's start this process, and if we somehow feel as if we don't like it, then we'll change it up again. You know how it is. Certain things are never the final. Oh, I will need a ladder out here. Might be smart to grab. It's empty already. It's gonna be dumb. It's okay. We'll come back to that. Oh, I meant to grab that. Please, can I put this right here? Okay. I don't even understand how that worked out, but sure. I have to see this in the sun up there while we got a little bit of bright light here. Oh. All right. Oh my gosh. Wee tiny spots here. Alright, let's see what this looks like from this other spot here. Move this real quick. Okay, I'm digging the blue, and I am liking the sizing so far. And, I mean, looking at what color is around this, I might actually maybe keep the beams the same color. Actually, I wonder if those are beams or if they built those. You think they built those? Ah, they built them. I almost want to replace those with beams. Just regular beams so I can change them faster. I think I might just do that. Let's take this back. I might be changing the stair railing inside. Oh, put it right there. Yes, there we go. Did I keep my lawnmower? The rest of this. want to see what it looks like with the beam that we want. Just straight up took the whole dang thing, huh? Okay. So it just had a whole space back there? Was there some type of design reason for that? It's a little weird. That one didn't. So don't mind keeping that black. That's fine. But if we were to do... This is always a great choice to pair with this. Mahogany. And of course, there's definitely a purpose for why they did that, because it goes by blocks for this other stuff. And then we add some kind of brackets under that. I need to see what the rest of this will look like. Hold on. It's all things we gotta mess with here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Something just to put under that. Or we could just do, since it's already this, we could just pick a, could just use the Funko block just to make a simple square if we wanted to. Yeah, we got like this guy here. Could also just do something like this too. Like a micro beam here. Big old fat chonky brick. Then I feel as if we should almost go back to the brick to make that a little longer, but I mean, it's not end of the world. And then the black will match the window for the edges there. Feels a little more finished. I think the last thing it needs, and that's if it lets me, is... I know in the inside they have like some type of a top to put on that. I wonder how close to the top that would be and if it would look funny. Let's try it. Our other problem with that is I don't think I'll be able to reach this. I might have to use our cheat method here to make a partial little shelf here. Like right here. Gotta be able to climb up onto it. Come on. It's okay, we'll just jump onto it. Okay. And actually, the other one was the cement style top, right? It's a little thicker than this. That would be... I think that was actually... They stole it from this. Yeah, this. Problem is, it's not adjustable. Like some of the other windows they built in the past, they would just use this as like the little piece they were messing with. I might go back to the shelf. Let's try the shelf real quick. Let's see if it actually connects to it or not. Windowsill? Well, yeah, usually The past couple ones, they've used that little cement block, but it's a little too big for what we're trying to do. I might need to... Actually, no, I need this. This could work. Need to be a little bit taller. Even taller still. I just want something to be right here. Not huge, just something. But my problem is it's not going to, it's not going to be flush with this. So maybe the Funko brick. Let me see if it'll work with that instead. Okay, so like this, it'll let me mess with it like that. Just a little over the edge. Let's try that. And then we'll need to just get plain wood chunks here. Single sheet. I love that it just lets me place this here. Oh, and actually, we could make this black on top. Maybe we do that. Let me see what that looks like. So I feel like if we're doing the bottom like that, hold on. Let me see what it would look like with black instead. Which this is more of this, I guess. Give it an accent color here. I'm not against it. So we're going to have other lights and stuff too up there. So if we did something like that, and we should be able to fit that exact same thing under this for decoration. I know it's kind of hard to see with all the stuff, but... let's stick with that and see how we feel. And we should be able to copy and paste this now. We'll have to go from up here, apparently. It's so weird. Wait, is it not sticking over? No, it is. We're good. Does need to be scooted over a smidge. There we go. It's almost an optical illusion. It looks like it's flush, but it's actually not. In fact, if we wanted to get extra crazy, we could put, like, make it like a little ice cream sandwich. Love ice cream sandwiches, you guys. I need to scoot it over, but it's very subtle. Let me think about this. I might just make it all the same color. But it's a start. To start something crazy. Crazy and time-consuming. We love that. None of these are fitting like they should. It's driving me crazy. Okay. Stop, please. There. Okay. Do I have any more of this? I do. Let's finish the little top corbel thingies here. So at least we can see what the top part looks like. need to scoot this other puppy over. Darn you. Build a whole scaffolding network, I guess. And of course, bunny hop to get up to the very top. Oh, don't do this. Yep, right there. And then let's hop. Oh, come on. Dumb. So dumb. For real. Like, are we serious right now? Let me get this. Let's just do it for that, but not the other one. Sounds about right, actually. Okay. I gotta think about this. I do like the lighter color versus this, but I don't know if I want to do all of it like that, though. So then if we were to do black with just the accents, does this let me, It does let me copy this. What would it mean to be in there? I think it's correct if I do it this way. It is not. Other way. Yeah, this way. Could also make it a little darker too, if you really wanted to. I need to copy this. Now it needs to be this way. Typical. Just typical. Of course, I can't reach that. Maybe? If I were to... I know we could do the solid, but I still kind of like the thought that there's seams in this, you know? That there might be seams in the wood. It's not gonna go up that way, so we need this one. I just realized we gotta put that there too. We have so much house to cover, you guys. It's kind of insane. Miracle, I could reach all the way there. Okay, I have another idea. Hear me out. We did this, and then we did... Where's my big guy at? don't know which way I want it yet. I'm not against that. Then that way it matches, but it's not too matchy. You know what I'm saying? You just get like a little peek of what's under there. Do the same with this side and the rest. I gotta jump up here though again, because we gotta actually scooch this over. And I think this looks okay with the thatch. I'm kind of sad that I can't change that, but oh well. I need this one, I think, to fix this. Yes, and then this. Upways. I think I need this. Yes, I do. Still wrong. Oh my god. This one. Stop it. Okay, let's try this again. Single on that. I really wish it wouldn't just have stuff peek through like that. It's kind of nasty. See, the last time I tried doing that, it wouldn't let me in the other build. Oh, I can. No, so last time I was in here, it wouldn't let me do this. Dang, okay. Hey, DJ, how's it going? Thank you for the like, by the way. I gotta see what that looks like from the distance here. 10 likes, thank you guys. I'm not against a metal roof. Let's keep that for a bit and see how we feel about it. We do still have to edit this other spot, but that'll have to be for a later thing, because we're gonna have to do like a crazy... Maybe we can put the scaffolding on this kind of stuff to reach up to the tip top of that. Actually, maybe we should just change it now. Can I get to this from... I'll just jump up from this other spot. This one's the Victorian mansion from the Scooby-Doo DLC. And we are flipping it with the plan to move into it from the Peaky residence house. Missed that guy. Okay. I might be changing this stuff here. I just want to be able to reach this. Can we... Let me climb on from this. I went from the inside and used the shelf trick. Yeah, That's pretty much what we're gonna have to do. I'm just gonna build this, and I'm gonna see if it'll... I mean, it'll let me stack stuff on it because it's a regular shelf, so I'm gonna make the platform big enough and just copy this guy and carry the scaffolding up here or something. It's the only way. Only way to make things work, like how we want it to. 11 likes, thank you guys. Ooh, don't fall off the roof now, I need to stay up here. I'm glad it actually stayed in this. Ooh. It's getting a little bugified here. Did I reach this? Say yes. Nice. Might as well snag it while I'm up here. So I have done that also, and it doesn't work. Or at least sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's really annoying. I mean, I could try it. Oh, it did work. Okay. I thought it resized it. Thank you, guys. I feel like I try something once, and then when it doesn't work, I get upset, so then I don't ever do it again. Kind of like my other paint trick that tends to be an issue for me. This will be quick. Especially since we have this copied on here. The rest of our roof line real quick. Okay. We'll get there eventually. Let's do this side real quick. I'll have to eventually turn around and do this other spot to get the actual roof line. I want to change it to the timber that we're using right now. See if I can use this. Assassin Creed this thing. I didn't get that piece. We'll come back to it. Alright, and then we got this guy. Just change that now while I'm landing on it. Alright, last ollie-oop to do the back piece that we missed. Okay, so we did the back of that, the back of this, so it is actually this one. Is that fixed now? And is there one on the front of this? Why do I feel like there's a front one? Oh, good. Okay, they made it connect, so no matter what, it looks fine. Am I missing anything else besides the garage? I think we got everything. Oh, the tower. We'll need to get on the tip top of the tower, but I'll do that with my double scaffolding when we get there. You guys can remind me to snag that top piece there. Or just get a ladder too, whichever works out when we get to it. Might be able to just reach this. Okay. And does it bevel on the back? No, it does not. Actually, maybe I should just do that real quick. It would just take a ladder. We'll just buy one. So I'm just gonna keep this in here. I'm sure at some point in time we'll need another roof ladder. You know how it is. Alright, could I steal you? No, you see what I'm talking about? Sometimes it lets you and sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't let you always copy and paste the roof. This is why I have trust issues. There we go. We're on top of everything. Alright. Yeah, we'll just leave that because we have to get the other spots at some point. Am I missing anything else? No, I think we're good. We won't break our ankles this time. Okay. Down we go. Where are we at? 3 hours, 15 minutes, huh? Guess we've been on for a bit. Let me see if there's anything else we could just keep on going with, aka just mess with stuff. We could continue our reface, I suppose. I need to copy and paste those other things down below. We shouldn't need this setup again. Let's move that to the tower, actually, because we're going to need that. Make a little stairway thing. We will eventually have windows to do. And the under roof part, but we're not going to touch that right now, so let's just leave that here. And this one. Place it. Thank you. Black roof line, we will need 2. I swear. Dying. You guys snag this too. Grab all the little sneaky spots that I'm gonna probably miss if we don't cover them right now. Going up should be this. Okay, jump off this. Look, even that doesn't even match. They got like far enough and then just we're like, nah, not finishing that. Let me reach this. Oh man. I'm gonna make this smaller and move this around a little bit. AKA just a little bit lower so that I can actually climb up on this here. Once I do this, I shouldn't need this down here again, so let's lift this up. Put it right there. Oh, let's maybe take this with us, though. Probably about to run out, too. Jump up here? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. to reface or not to reface? Because that means I have to, like, go down there. I think I'd rather just do the beam, y'all. I know. Just rather do the beam. It's already color that we want. Can't see. And then we can copy this. Fit it perfectly on top here. I think it is just slightly crooked. Darn you. Darn you, game. Okay. Alright, and then after this, we should probably stop, guys. There, that'll look nice, because I know it's dark right now, but when we get the undertones and other stuff going on, I think this is going to look really cool. And of course, curtains and all the other jazz we got going on. Work on the actual horticulture part of this once we get the house covered. Maybe redesign some windows if we think we want to do something different with the windows. But otherwise, guys, 11 likes for the stream. Thank you so much. We got 2 new subscribers today. Thank you guys for subscribing. Any last words before we call it for the afternoon? I will be in my time at Sandrock this evening if you guys want to join me for that. Hopefully YouTube itself doesn't crash again, and I won't be late. Write it here for you guys too. And let me get out of this too. Thank you, members. Appreciate you guys very much. DJ, Salsa, Pixie, you guys have a good one. DJ Clark, have a good one. Wade, have a good one. Shroud, Jamie. I Am, you have a great one. Ilse, you have a good one. Last Minute Mama. Komami. Wade. And met Alina earlier. Alina, you have a great rest of your day also if you're chilling in the background. Alright, guys? I'll give it another second here. Alright, guys, that's that. Thank you. See you tonight. And if not, I'll see you tomorrow for more House Flipper. Alright? Have a great day. Bye!